Thank you for joining me in my failure adventure at being old by a lot of standards, especially gaming standards, and yet too young to be good at Donkey Kong. What I'm going to be doing here is I have loaded up the NES emulator on the Nintendo Switch. I'll be working my way through these old retro games and committing to them for at least half an hour before throwing in the towel on any of them. So, which is going to be rough with Donkey Kong here, but all right. Next, good old Donkey Kong. Is this me? Okay, I'm playing now. I should have started with this, actually, before playing the other game. I am so unfamiliar with Donkey Kong. I've played it at some point or another, you know, like pretty much everybody has, but what's with the flying barrel? Oh right, I forgot you could do that. But I don't remember much about it. Like, for example, the fact that you can jump over barrels. Which is an obvious trope, come to think of it. Oops. That barrel came down a ladder. Oh, thanks. The emulator just gave me a hint at the bottom of my screen that I can rewind. Can I get rid of that, please? Now I've got it stuck at the bottom of my screen. It decided to tell me that I could rewind since I screwed up and died. But it won't go away. I get it. If I'm a loser, I can rewind. I know. Oh, now there's hammers. Okay. Oh, poor Pauline up there. At least she's not halfway up at the Empire State Building right now. Ugh. Too close. Yeah, I was nowhere near the top buttons. You know, A and B again. I don't know what A and B, what the difference is. Yep, 1981. Should have started with this one before I did the other one. But I failed to do so. So I started over, right? But there's hammers. Were those hammers always there? And I just missed it? Bastard hammers that I didn't notice. Oh, well, that was lucky because I didn't realize that was gonna roll down there. It's nice that you can hammer through the it's nice that you can hammer through the girder up above you. He gets a little halo when he dies. Boing, boing. I'm a hero. I have yet to get to the top of one stage. Who's your hero now? It certainly ain't me. I'm a pretty big loser. Can I not? Oh, you can't go up any ladders. You can't go up any ladders, and you can't jump. Okay, you can jump when you... Oh, I guess I lost it. You can't go up any ladders or jump or anything when you have a hammer. Oops. Who's messaging me? Still at it. I still have yet to get to the top of just one thing. As I've explained in some of my previous streams and videos, I was a little bit too young for the golden age of arcade. So I have played some of this stuff, mostly in like arcade bars and things. Oh, is it timed? It kind of looks like it. The hammer is timed. It's making all these squeaky sounds. So I have played some of these old games in arcade bars and things, but I did not grow up playing them. So this is going to be my first experience playing a number of these games. Okay. Made it to the top. Now what happens? Oh, I just have to get up here? Okay. Neat. You know, I don't... Whoops. Good job, self. Oh, wow. And that, like, well, that didn't last very long. I was about to say that I don't know if I have ever seen the second stage of this game. I saw it very, very briefly, and then I lost. Good job, self. Thank you for joining me in my failure adventure at being old by a lot of standards, especially gaming standards, and yet too young to be good at Donkey Kong. Oh man, how many okay, is that M1? Is that how many lives I have? I'm not sure. I don't know how many lives I have. I'm still finding it funny that Nintendo decided to unbidden notify me about the ability to rewind. It does amuse me how although it took a long time, Nintendo did ultimately embrace the existence of emulators. With the rewinds and the save states and the screen, you know, and all of that stuff. I know that was resisted for quite a long time. But it is delightful that they've made these old games available on the Switch. I genuinely appreciate that. There's a lot of and I'm not just thinking about game companies, but all sorts of different companies in general that overall want to pretend that their old content didn't exist. Like once there's something new, they want to pretend, you know, they want to wipe away everything else. They don't want you playing any of the old stuff anymore. They just want you to toss it and play the new stuff. And I appreciate that thus far, you know, Nintendo has not been that way. What are those? Okay. This doesn't wrap around, does it? No, it doesn't. What is he? What are those? What are those things? Why did I die? Was there a flame there? I did not see anything on that ladder. Am I collecting Pauline's umbrella and her purse? Is that her purse on the other side? Oh, Pauline. You must have done the smart thing after I rescued you and gotten out of the and broken up with me so that you wouldn't constantly be getting abducted by things. Did you give Peach all of your old clothes first? Still got a pink dress on. Yeah. Going out with Mario is bad news. Whoops. Being Mario is fairly bad news as well. And yes, he'll always come and save you, but is it really worth it to get abducted all the time? Like all the time? To the point where in oh, too slow. In Mario RPG, which is the other playthrough I'm doing right now, they're just like, oh, it happened again. Go get her back like you always do. It's not even special anymore. It's just what you do. Peach gets kidnapped, you go get her. It's just tale as old as time at this point. It's like it doesn't even matter. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Nothing else matters. Oh crap. It'd be nice if there was some way to know if the barrels were going to come down the ladders or not, but of course there isn't. I don't know what B means still. find myself getting tempted to use some rewinds now that I remember that it exists, just to get further in the game, but I don't want to cheat. Although I suppose what I can do while I'm doing my retro playthroughs here, I could spend at least the first half of the 30 minutes playing legitimately, and then do a portion of it with cheats, essentially. It's gonna run out a minute. Who's got hammers that time out? Whoops. That barrel just rolled calmly right down onto me. I think I'll do that. I think I'll do 15 to 20 minutes of legitimate, nice, clean, honest play, and then let myself use rewinds for the remainder, just so we can see a bit more of what happens. Okay, when I do this, I haven't watched anybody else's playthroughs. I haven't seen the later parts of any of these games. Although I do seem to get better at them fairly quick. Because that's what happens when you, I can imagine how addictive, how much that helps the whole video game addiction thing, and that you do rather steadily get better, and so you just wanted one more try, one more quarter. Which is how they made tons and tons of money. Alright, let's see. I want to see if I can tell any difference with Game B. I couldn't tell any difference with Game B in the previous Mario Brothers version. So, is it different? Like, is the layout just slightly different? Is that what it is? It's obviously arcade stuff, it's like always the same, so maybe that's all it is just that the levels are a little bit different. So if you've played it a lot, you can play it a little differently? I don't know. I'll have to look it up later. I wanna know. Now that's just unfair. There wasn't even a ladder there or anything. What the heck? Uncool. 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 Why do I see how many lives Luigi has when there isn't any? When there's no Luigi. I have no brother. Well then. That was a big fat fail. I might just go back to game 8 anyway, although I still don't know what the deal is with that. Yep, I've been playing Super Mario RPG for my long series. Which I think what I'm gonna do for long series is, I'll probably start them on my regular Sunday stream and then continue them at different times, because oops. So if you've missed the beginning of a long series, it's tougher to jump in on it partway through, so I don't want people to be discouraged from joining my channel because I'm in the middle of some lengthy plot thing. Also, variety is good. I like variety. You gotta have some variety in your life. So that's my thought, is I'll probably do... I think I only need probably one more stream session of Mario RPG to finish it. 2 tops, so... But I'm thinking I will do that at some random other time, and that on Sundays like this, I'll play some random shorter things. So you can look forward to that if you are a regular viewer of my content. At least to begin with, because I've just gotten these new NES controllers for the Switch. I'm going to be working my way through at least most of what's available in the Switch emulator. And that's the plan right now, is dedicate half an hour to each game, including the ones that I normally would have ignored and not given any kind of a chance. And see how far I can get. Actually play them properly. Also makes for convenient YouTube episodes. We got fire in the hole. Oh, it's the oil barrel like you get with Donkey Kong Country. That makes sense. Obviously barrels are a thing, but yeah, the oil drum down at the bottom. Although my brain keeps telling me that it says OBL because the eye is thick. My eyes are thick. But no, that's, yeah, and that the fire is coming out of a oil barrel, which is really cute. Can't double jump over that. Alrighty. Well, we're under 15 minutes at this point. So now I'm gonna let myself use some rewinds. I would like to see at least past the second level. Given enough time, I could definitely get better at this. So I see how people do eventually become arcade masters at this kind of thing. It seems really difficult to start with, but just because you haven't tried it before. Or I could press the button too slow. Okay. Rewind time! Which is very alien to me, because even when I've done, when I've played my own games on emulators and stuff, whoops. I have to hold it down, there we go. Even when I've played games independently on emulators, I try not to cheat. Whoops. That did not work for me. I decided to save a video clip of that. Why, thank you very much. Alright, I give up. That's enough. I give in. That's enough rewinds. We'll go again. Stout little Mario. Jumpman, I suppose he is at this point. This is even before his plumbing days. Baby Mario in his youth. Hammering away. Jumpman, our hero. He's so squeaky. Am I wearing like squeaky shoes or something? Squeaka, 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 squeaka. Super Hammer Man! Hammers have always been a part of Mario too, I guess. Whoops. I thought that barrel was gonna keep rolling at me. Ta-da! Alright. Level 2. I gotta make sure that I collect my lady's purse and umbrella. I guess. I still don't understand why I died on that ladder, though. There's no fire there. Wait, why? Hold it down. Am I getting, like, squished next to the other girder or something? Now I gotta cross. I don't understand. Weird. Alright, those suckers are quick. Do I need to get the bag, or is that a bonus? least there's no timer on this. Those springs are bananas. Whoops. Ugh. Pressing it too quickly. So I'm used to the... I have used save states before on some of my playthroughs when I've been... Nope. When I've been playing games that I already own. Aha! Bingo! It only took a significant amount of cheating. And now what do we got? Honey, you've left your umbrella and your purse sitting around again. Honey, you gotta watch out for your property. Oh, well that's not fair. You die when you fall that tiny amount? Are you kidding me with that? Well, now I'm just screwed. You can't fall that tiny amount without dying. That is not fair. Well, forget the hammer then. If I jump over the gap, it disappears? Squeaka, 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 squeaka. Are you not throwing anything at me this time? I save you! Oh, I can't. So then what do I do? Okay. I'm here now. Now what? Now what? What am I supposed to do? You can't do anything else. You only get like 2 buttons. Can I cry? Okay, I can climb down. But I couldn't really climb up. I can't climb up anything. Whoa, gosh. Do I have to destroy these... all the fire things? Is that... do it? No, that can't be right either. And I can't get up here with a hammer. So... why am I beeping? I don't understand. Oh, I ran. Okay, there is a timer, I guess. Because you lose. Oh, okay, the points are going down. The amount of points that you get for finishing slowly decrease. Hey. But I still don't understand what I'm supposed to do here. Because I can't... you can't climb ladders. Whoops. You can't jump. And you can't climb ladders with the hammer. So I can't get up to Donkey Kong with the hammer. So I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. I can't jump, I can't climb. And you can't fall down with the hammer either. You can't fall down with the hammer because you die if you fall. I can't jump over it or run over it, and I can't jump up to where Pauline is. So, I don't understand. Alright, I'm gonna check, because that doesn't make any sense. Okay. Dude. Oh. Okay. So. The yellow things are rivets that I'm supposed to be removing from the construction site here to make the whole thing collapse. I would never have guessed that. Now I'm running out of time. I would never have guessed that in a million years. I figured they were just pitfalls. I collapsed it and he fell. Aww. Aww. We don't get to, like, be together? I guess not. That sucks. Such is the fate of Mario. It looks like we still don't get, even on the emulated version, we don't get the, whoops. I can't believe that you can't fall down that tiny little amount without dying. That is ridiculous. Although I suppose it's Mario's entire height now that I look at it, but we still don't get what actually is the second stage of Donkey Kong, even here on the emulator, which is interesting. There's a there's another stage that's just in the Japanese versions, and they didn't put it even on this. Oh god. Good lord. It's almost like the game is advancing and getting more difficult. How ridiculous is that? Well, such is the fate of Mario. Rescued her. She gets captured again. Just Mario's ladies are just that special. Everybody's gotta have them. Oh. Mario, I think for the sake of all the women of the world, you should, swear yourself to celibacy. Okay. Yeah, in the full game, there's a level before this one. I think I've seen it before. But even on the emulated version, oops, wow, that's too far. Even on the emulated version here, they didn't include it. Now this is gonna be hard. Because I went this way instead of the other way. No wrap around here. I'm gonna have to follow my fiery little buddy when he eventually goes back up the stairs. I'm gonna die on this ladder. Nope. Shoot. That there was an unfortunate situation. Let's try this again. See if I can do it the smart way this time. Still don't understand what's up with the crazy springs. That is wild. Oh, I should wait for this fire to go away. Okay. That is so insane that that's too far. Come on. What do you mean that's too far? I don't want any realistic death situations in my Mario game. And now I gotta wait for this fire to... I gotta wait for this fire to chill. Oops. Even I have to admit that was too far. Boing. Okay. Now for this part. Too close. Should have just stayed where I was. Aha! And then, rivet removal time. Now that I know what the hell I'm doing. Okay. Well, things are making a bit more sense. Both of her items are right here. I gotta wait for that to wear off. We're off a very inopportune moment. Gotcha. Okay. Next. And then, yeah, okay. Yeah, because Donkey Kong isn't attacking me here. He's just hanging out. Hanging out. Oops. Not too bad. This stage is the easy one. Boom. Aww. We live again for you to be abducted another day. It's just this forever, isn't it? Well, until you get to the kill screen. Speaking of kill screens, I saw that some kid hit the kill screen on Tetris for the first time. That's like in history ever. That wasn't done by a computer. It's good on him. It's amazing. Here I'm struggling along with Jumpman. I am old. I'm too young for this game, and I'm too old for most of the others. Whoops. Alright, well. I believe. Yep, that's game over. And I have reached my, my 30 minutes for this game. So if you've been joining me later on YouTube, I hope you're enjoying my content. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next one.